Import and export objects with creasing and hard edges. So back in 1978, Ed Catmull and Jim Clark came up with the Catmull-Clark subdivision method. And so this was basically the new way all the modeling was done in the film industry. And so this subdivision method was available to many people, except for it did require some licensing of this technology. So what happens, a lot of the 3D packages out there made by different manufacturers started to create up their own ways of doing subdivision surfaces, which made all these different packages incompatible with everybody else's. So nowadays we want to work with Maya, or we want to work with Mudbox or 3ds Max or ZBrush, etc. And if you're not compatible, then we have a problem. So um, we end up then how things are creased now. So a crease is something that's made in the modeling package, and it wants to keep a sharp edge. So if we use the full Catmull-Clark version, we're much better off. It's more the standard. So what's happened is Pixar is the owner of this method, and they've now made it available to everyone. So all the different packages should be able to switch back and forth. But we have to come over here into our display. And in our display, we have to have creases and hard edges turned on for this to work. Also, if we're going to export out anything with a crease, we have to go up into our windows and go to our preferences, and then we go to our FBX. So when we export it as an FBX, we want to export it with hard and soft edges and export edge creases. So we want these two checked on. So this will make like sharp edges of boxes show up. Otherwise, they will round off in our modeling process. Um, so we just need to be able to make sure these two areas are checked on, and then we can move files back and forth between, say, 3ds Max using smoothing groups, or Maya using edge and vertex creasing or partial creasing. And in any case, then all those sharp creases, like the edges of a box, will stay with a crease instead of being rounded off. So this is import and exporting objects with creasing and hard edges.